We are back on sneaker time because I have great shoe to show you guys today. It's probably one of my favorite pickups of 2020, and man, have I picked up a lot of shoes in 2020. Quarantine does some things to us, and for me, it was collecting sneakers, but this is one of my favorites. These are the Nike Air Max 95 Freddy Kruegers, guys. Whoa. Okay, so these did not drop in America. And I don't know if they will. We were looking for a Halloween time drop for them, October 31st, November 1st, and they never came out. But I was super hyped for them, and so I waited, and then I got sick of waiting, and I went on Stockx because they did drop in Europe. Okay, so I think these were retailing for about $170. I picked them up for a little over $200. I thought it was a good cop, especially for a shoe that's not even available in America. And we don't know if it will be. Will this come out like next holidays? Will they wait until next Halloween? Will it come out at some point next year? I don't know, but it's not coming out anywhere on Sneakers app. So I was pretty excited about it, and let me show you a little bit about the shoe. All right, so we've got these stripes here on the side in very Nike Air Max fashion, but it also kind of fits because Freddy Krueger's sweater is these colors of this tattered kind of brown and red, and it's really nice. It's a really nice detail, and it makes it. It's almost like I'm glad they didn't go with a red that was like too heavy. They went with more of this like blood red, not a bright red. And this does match with more things that you're going to wear on a normal basis. And the upper is just like completely brown over here. Again, makes it very wearable throughout the year. Not only in the fall. It's a good fall shoe, but it's gonna work throughout the year because you also have this sky blue at the front, this suede, and it's super soft. And this is one of my favorite details, is on the tongue. So you can kind of see like this is like his glove, his claw with the knives, the blades coming out. Come on, guys, if you watch the movie, my cousin used to torture me with it when I was little, but now as a grown person, I love it. It brings me really, really good memories of actually being in high school. When I was in high school, my friends and I, we used to walk to Blockbuster from my friend Kat's house, and we used to rent different Nightmare on Elm Street movies and watch them and have movie nights on Fridays. And Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore, and Kat lives in Texas now, and so it makes me nostalgic, okay? So look, you can kind of see that's the silver, right? And it's got like drops of blood, right? And in the back, we also have the silver with drops of blood. Now, super cool detail is this, that it almost looks like it's these clear portions here, these little air bubbles. It looks like they're kind of storing blood. Like, have you ever went and got your blood taken out, like to give blood? You should do that. It's a good thing. Save 3 lives every time you do that. But it looks like the bag's full of blood is what it looks like they're keeping track of your blood there. It's a super neat shoe. There's a plaid pattern here on the top of the tongue, and it's a blue and black plaid pattern, and it says Air Max on it. The inside of the shoe just continues that blue, right? And the inside is just a Nike check, but also on the inside you can see there's more drops of blood. Guys, this would have been perfect for Halloween. And you know, I just don't understand Nike and the way that they release things. Even though they didn't release this, they were scheduled to release it like on Halloween. Like, wouldn't you rather wear this on Halloween? How are you gonna buy a shoe on Halloween and then the next day we're going into fall, Thanksgiving, pumpkin, Christmas season pretty much, and this shoe, it's not that it's no longer wearable, but it really, you know, it's not super appropriate for it. Now, I was able to pull it off, you know, with some fall colors and use it for when I'm wearing fall colors, and I think that it's still going to work, but probably not again throughout the Christmas season, right? Maybe a little bit because it has some red, but Nike just does this with a lot of their releases, like the skeleton shoe. There's like just a lot of shoes that come out like super close to the holiday. If you even think about the Mallard, Nike didn't drop it until Monday of this week. Thanksgiving's already on Thursday. Do you think you're gonna get those shoes by Thanksgiving? I don't know, because the day after Thanksgiving, it's full on Christmas season everywhere. We put up our tree. I mean, so I just don't understand Nike's rationale. Like, you gotta give people like at least 2 weeks to account for shipping, especially now in the times of COVID and everything's getting backed up and shipping's taking forever. My opinion. I don't understand why Nike does things the way that they do. And I think that this would have come out in the sneakers app. It would have been sold out in seconds because nobody hits anything on sneakers. So I'm glad that I got it through Stockx. It's one of those shoes that is eye-catching, but not obnoxious. So I like eye-catching and I like obnoxious, but sometimes, you know, you need to take it to work. And so it's a shoe that not everybody's going to know right away that it's a Freddy Krueger shoe, and that it might be a little bit inappropriate unless they look closely and they see the blood drops. It's more subtle, I think, than the dunks that were Freddy Krueger dunks. And I think that's okay. That's a good thing. Only sneakerheads will appreciate it, or only people who understand and like the movie will appreciate it. The edges in the back, they're a little bit frayed, and I think that just is kind of, what's the word? It's kind of an homage to Freddy Krueger, right? I mean, he's been burned, right? So I think the shoe is supposed to look a little bit imperfect, and I really like that. I really appreciate that. Now, as far as the comfort goes, these are good shoes. They're not squishy soft. They're Nikes. So they're going to give you a lot of support, okay, a lot of stability. They're very grippy on the bottom, not slippery at all. And they feel like they are solidly around your feet. So it gives you good ankle support. They're Air Maxes. They're not super bendy, okay? They're a stability shoe, okay? I don't think I'd go running in it. I mean, I guess I could. But I don't think that I'd use these shoes to go out running, just because I don't want to mess them up. But I guess they're pretty solid if you have issues with you know, like arch support or ankle support. I think these would be a good shoe for you. My feet did not hurt after working on them all day. They're nice. They're good as far as comfort goes. I would give them solidly a 7 out of 10 when we talk about comfort and stability. I wouldn't hesitate to wear these to a Disney park or somewhere where I'm gonna be on my feet all day either. So tell me your thoughts. What do you think about these new Freddy Kruegers? Are they your style? What do you think they should have changed on it to make it more Freddy? If you're into that, do you think that they should have been more in your face about it? I think these eyelets here, I think if they would have made those silver, I think that would have made it like pop a little bit more, but it also might have made it look a little bit cheaper. Anytime you use this like silver plastic, I think it kind of cheapens the look of the shoe. So, I mean, but I think that's one thing they could have done to make it more in your face. There are 2 Nike checks on this shoe only. This little one in the back, and a little Nike Air on the back as well. I really don't care for big checks anyway in the shoe, especially if you already have the little check going on. I'm not sure why we needed to make that a different shade of red. Maybe to make it pop. I'm okay with it. Don't love it, but I'm okay with the little check. It's cool. So tell me your thoughts on this shoe. Stay tuned for On Feet, and let me know. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see more of these, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.